Few know the truth. I stood with Cain and my brethren until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony.
The fate of this world was preordained in an instant.
What madness is this?
Am I so changed?
I was not prepared for what lay beyond this threshold. The future has always been written.
Don't fight it, Raziel.
PlayStation.
Well, well, well. It is not Thursday night. What in the world? What in the world is right, EV23? And J Maxi, I'm sorry. I'm interrupting the final episode of Yellowstone. As you can see, I'm not using my cam today, so maybe you just say, screw this camless, dumb-ass stream. I'm gonna watch Yellowstone instead. I couldn't even be seen if I were playing Wolfmouth right now. Jeff? Well, I guess technically I could. I mean, hold on, I still got my cam's still hooked up. Hi! But you can tell I got my dumb hair, and I don't have anything set up back here. Didn't want to deal with my green screen and all that stuff, so, you know. This is how it's, this is how it's gonna be. You are happy to see I'm streaming. Alright, well, that makes me feel a little better for ruining your plans that you had for tonight. I'm even kind of ruining my own plans for tonight. I actually I was tired and having a, well, don't tell Brad, but I played Dungeons and Dragons with my high school group this morning and into the afternoon, and I was pretty tired afterwards. I don't know why, I think I'm just worn out, you know, my job and everything. So I took a couple, I ate, then I slept for a couple hours, and I was like, I'm just gonna have a quiet evening. But what happened was yesterday, I beat Star Wars Outlaws. And then, since then, and then yesterday, that's all I did. I didn't play anything else. I just watched TV and went to sleep afterwards. I finished it in the evening. And I will say, I enjoyed it to the very end. I even cried a little at the way the story wrapped up. I am a fan of Star Wars Outlaws. But I did finish it, and I mean, I'm sorry to say that Brad wasn't here to celebrate this moment of me announcing no more Star Wars Outlaws, because as far as I know, the rest of you thought it was fine, but he hated it. But I think this is a game that everyone would enjoy, and I know Brad said he would enjoy it. He's never played it. I don't think any of you guys have played this game. Maxi, you've been around for a while. You were around when Soul Reaver came out in 1999. Do you ever play any of these games? I did. Soul Reaver 1 came out on the PlayStation 1, and then a couple years later, Soul Reaver 2 came out on PlayStation 2. And I played both of them and enjoyed them a lot. And it's been like 25 years. So they just announced this this remastered version earlier this year. It seemed like it was kind of a quick transgression. What the hell is it? Transition from them announcing it a couple months ago and then releasing it. Came out last week. And I've been mildly obsessed with it. It's $30 and it hasn't really, I think it was on like a 10% off sale, but it hasn't really been on a big sale. But I keep going, I kind of want to play it again. Because they did have a PC port, which is supposed to be awful, like non-functional. that's been available for a while, and a couple of times I found it like for $2, and I almost bought it, and then I read the reviews and the discussions around it, and the consensus was like nobody could really get it to work on a modern operating system. So I never went for it, but I always had an itch in the back of my mind, like, oh man, maybe I should buy it when it's $2 and see if I can figure out a way to make it run, so on. I guess probably you can do emulators. But when I saw they had this full remaster version, I got kind of excited. Then, you know, it's like, well, let's wait and see what happens when it comes out, make sure if it's garbage or, you know, what people are saying. And yeah, it came out last week, and everyone seems to be saying it's a very faithful remaster for the most part. It's like basically the same game mostly with just a graphics overhaul, and they put some work in the graphics overhaul, but you could like from scene by scene play the game side by side, and it would be like the identical world and game progression. They did do some differences, like modernizing the like when the first game came out, they didn't have twin stick controllers, so you didn't control the camera, you just controlled moving around, and the camera was an automated and kind of a pain in the ass. So they've updated the controls a little bit, so you can, you know, control the camera with the right stick and a few other sort of minor things like that. But otherwise, it's very much like just a polished up remaster of the original games. And it also plays on Steam Deck, because I've been wanting to pick up a game that plays well on Steam Deck, and I suppose it's Steam Deck verified. And that was one thing that Star Wars Outlaws was not able to do. It would not run on Steam Deck, and I kind of wish that it did. Your work took you off schedule for Thursday of Christmas week because they're trying to cut hours, so you'll be off Tuesday through Thursday. You're excited? Oh, nice. Okay. Wow. That's weird. I would have thought it'd be... Back when I worked retail, Christmas was like hard to get off because everyone was trying to get it off at the same time. And retail was like busy. So I guess things worked out in your favor. I just remember always, when I worked retail, it was always hard, and you had to request it off like way in advance because in order to make sure that there were enough people who hadn't already called off that they'd let you do it still. And hello, Brad. Okay, yeah, you just missed the announcement that I finished Star Wars Outlaws last night. So no more Star Wars Outlaws. And then I've been thinking for the last day what to play next. And I was sort of... I'm pretty sure Indiana Jones is coming up quick. I'll probably sign up for Game Pass and play that sometime in the near future. But this game has just been nagging me. And I'll feel bad if I play a little bit of it and go, that didn't age well, and then I never finish it. But I've been borderline obsessed with getting this game, and so I got it. And you're also glad that I'm streaming at a strange time. Oh, that's right. You're maybe not going to be around next week for my stream since you'll be in the U.S. And hello, Food Brother Fila Contreras. I didn't say hi. Ha, caw. You're drinking Jameson right now? Oh, that's what Jeff was inquiring. You don't care that it's before noon. You're on. Isn't it Monday? Is it another Chinese New Year? It seems like in China there's always some kind of holiday happening. I don't know. Well, I guess that works out, Brad. I mean, the main thing about it is I actually bought this game about maybe an hour and a half ago. Like, I woke up from a nap and I was watching videos about it. I was watching like reviews and trying to determine whether I thought like, is it good? Is it bad? Should I get it? And that happens sometimes where I find I've been fixated on a game for a couple days, and I'll just eventually be like, you know what? if I'm going to spend this much time fixating on whether I think I should get it or not, I should probably just get it. And I went to Humble, and I got my 15% off for being a Humble Choice member for over 20 months. I just bought it on Humble, Steam Key on Humble, and got it. Oh, you're just taking the days off? Okay. No holidays in China until Chinese New Year. That's another thing that confuses me. It seems like, I don't know, or I always forget what Chinese New Year is, but it seems like it's like a whole lot of time that people are like, I'm on Chinese New Year. And it's not at our New Year, but I think it's after, right? I don't know. All I know is they have their holidays don't line up with ours, and they seem like they have like longer holidays. So like we're taking 2 weeks off to celebrate New Year or something. Or here it's like you get to have the evening, whatever. you have 1 day to celebrate the New Year, then it's back to work. Can I have Christmas Eve off, sir? No. Maybe that's just my company. The Friday Christmas, you asked if you could work a 9 to 6. 16 Nosferatu, you have me, and they changed the day for me, and your schedule is 9 to 4. So that's good, right? I've noticed a pattern, Evie, that you have a lot of the joys of your life seem focused on minor variations of your work schedule so you can accommodate plans that you want to make. I mean, it's cool. I'm glad they work with you. But I'd say I noticed there's a lot of it. And then I was going to work 9 to 6, but then they moved it and they made it 8 to 5, and then I could go. Yay! It's good, yeah. It's in January this year, which is kind of early. So the new year is different at different years. One of these days I'm going to buckle down and figure out what the hell's going on in China. It makes their New Year's happen at different times and different durations. It's probably horribly, like, culturally insensitive for me to be talking this way. Not knowing, I mean, it's obviously a big deal. But I sit over here confused. I never know when it is, except when Brad's like, I've been drinking for 4 days. And I'm like, what, you lose your job? It's like, no, it's Chinese New Year. So yeah. Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. And I thought, since A, Brad was interested, and B, when I brought it up, it seems like none of you have actually played this game. So I was like, well, maybe when I start playing this game, I should stream it. I almost just, like, recorded it, and so I could post it later, because I didn't really necessarily feel like streaming and talking a whole lot. Then I was like, I could just, but then I'm like, who wants to watch that? Like a VOD of me not wanting to talk a whole lot. You've been drinking for 4 days when you have your job and it's not a holiday, but do you have those days off that you take, like now you're taking that time off? Or is it just like you're a functional drunk? So you can be like, man, I was drunk all the whole week at work this week. It's no big thing. It's like me when I work, when I don't have enough sleep. Which, like I've said, I can't get away with that on my job right now. There's no autopilot for me. But for like the last 3 years, there are times I could just sort of, I could be working at like 40% capacity and still achieve with some effort could still achieve like sort of a normal work output. A decreasingly functional drunk. Decreasingly. That's I'm not gonna you know, have a lot of commentary about that, Brad, except to say, you know, hey, take care of yourself. You know what your limits are the best. But I don't want. I remember I knew someone that was. This is like a friend of a friend, but I knew someone that his best friend, and I actually think his friend lived in Japan. It was someone that lived overseas, and he was talking with great fondness and sadness about his friend because his friend like literally drank himself to death. But the friend knew he was doing it, and at some point he invited this guy over to Japan to like spend a week with them, and he said it was one of the best times of his life, and they partied hard and whatever else, and then like within later that year the guy died. And so I don't know, sometimes Brad, sometimes I feel, and we never met in person, But sometimes I get a little sad thinking like, oh, what if Brad's gonna be like that guy? Like, that just basically just he loved doing it. He loved partying to the end. And then like, but then it was just like, oh yeah, I know I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out doing what I love. And he did. I don't know when the end came how good it was. I can't imagine it was just like he was partying one night and then he died, but who knows, maybe he did. You don't remember many PS1 games you played other than Tomb Raider? This game is like, feels in some ways a little bit like Tomb Raider, especially the first one. There's a lot of gameplay similarities because there's exploration and puzzle solving by moving blocks around and stuff, which is a lot of what Tomb Raider was. You're not on a great path. Florence keeps you somewhat sane. But that's a good that you got some like a somewhat anchoring presence in your life. I mean, clearly you're still your own person, and you're responsible for what you do, and you do what you're gonna do. But it's good to have some anchoring presence there. And I'm glad you got Florence there, and your great friend Anya, who's a great companion to you, who has some urinary incontinence, but is probably a net positive in your life. And hello, Jetfire Forever. How you doing, man? Happy almost New Year, and Merry almost Christmas, and happy holidays, and whatnot. All right, well, like I said, I didn't come here tonight because I felt like talking, even though I did all right. We're 17 minutes, and I talked this whole time. I'm streaming tonight because I wanted to play this game. And Anya is a good little dog, but she's decimating the local flora. Puppies will be puppies. Millie is surprisingly calm tonight. I should never say those words. She was on a rampage earlier. We gave her a giant cardboard box, and she went absolutely hog wild, like crazy, tearing it up. And we let her have that kind of thing. And then she like was real calm. So far, she's been pretty calm since then. She's had a couple little playful spurts, but as I was setting up the stream, she was sitting on the bed near me, chewing on her bully stick, being relatively calm. So it's nice. But yeah, I'm streaming tonight because I decided I wanted to play this next, and I knew there was some interest. And like practically nobody who watches my streams actually played it. So I thought, well, it could be a shared experience. Me going back into this game for the first time in 25 years, and some of you guys watching it. So, without further ado, gonna launch the old Gamerini, the Gameroony. You know, I'm sipping some Pepsi here, but I'm running low. I might need to get more soon. But I think I got water. Yeah, I got a big thing of water here too. All right. Legacy of 1 or 2. I'm doing 1. You just start with 1, then you go to 2. Oh, speaking of Mufus, I think she buried her bully stick under my blankets. She likes burying things under my blankets and then obsessing over them. Well, she's doing that now. Does Millie hate Taco Bell farts? No, I would argue that she probably enjoys them. Well, she likes Taco Bell, and she likes farting. Although, on the rare occasions when I've let one slip, which almost never happens because I'm a gentleman, she has sometimes acted troubled. Let's see. I think there was one time she was as fast as she doesn't sleep in our beds anymore. But there was one point where she was sleeping like next to me on my bed, and I had like a middle of the night like burp, and then she got up and looked around like looked insulted, and then she left, and that was the last I saw of her that evening. So, these things happen. All right, we're gonna do this. Yeah, it is Soul Reaver. What do you mean that's a deep cut? Is that a good thing? Deep cut sounds negative. It's the remaster. Can you give me a full list of tricks that Millie knows? She doesn't really know any tricks. Like, she knows get down, come in, get out of there. There's lots of little things like we tell her and she understands, but there's no like roll over. We tell her sit, we tell her lay down, but there's no like roll over. She doesn't know how to shake. We never tried teaching her. But there's just a bunch of little things that I probably couldn't think of, just list off the top of my head, that she knows. Like when we go take her for a walk, I've trained her where when we get near the front door, she sits on the little rug a few feet away from the door, and she knows like that's part of what she does. Yeah, Millie knows drop it and leave it. Sort of the basics. Those are sort of basic things we covered in training. But a lot of stuff we learned in training. Like she doesn't even come if you call her, unless you want. I think she understands that she wants you to come when you ask her that, but she doesn't. It's not like she's drilled into her like, oh, I'm gonna do this because he said so. Not really. She can't really do stay. And I don't know if she differentiates between stay and sit. She sort of knows because the thing we do at the front door when I take her on walks, I tell her to sit, and then she sits, very pretty, and then I go stay, and then I go out to the front door, and I'll try to wait, at least 10 seconds before I call her out, but usually she can't wait that long, and she also doesn't seem to understand that I was meaning for her not just to sit, but to wait till I told her to come. So no, that means she does not stay. Deep cut means this game goes way back. Yeah, I played it on the PS1. This came towards the end of the PS1's life cycle, and then the second one came out at the beginning of the PS2's life cycle. So all right, let's do this.
Cain is deified. The clans tell tales of him. Few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants. I stood with Cain and my brethren at the dawn of the Empire. I have served him a millennium. Over time, we became less human and more divine. Cain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift. Some years after the Master, our evolution would follow, until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony. There was only one possible outcome. My eternal damnation. I, Raziel, was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, to burn forever in the bowels of the lake of the dead.
Cast him in.
Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell. An eternity passed, and my torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me, and yet I lived.
All right. Hey, Maddie.
I know you, Razier. You are worthy.
What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit? Death would be a release next to this travesty.
You did not survive the abyss, Razier. I have only spared you from total dissolution.
I would choose oblivion over this existence.
The choice is not yours.
I am destroyed.
You are reborn. The birth of one of Cain's abominations traps the essence of life. It is this soul that animates the corpse you lived in. And that, Raziel, is the demise of Nosgoth. There is no balance. The souls of the dead remain trapped. I cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their destinies. Redeem yourself. Or if you prefer, avenge yourself. Settle your dispute with Cain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to reave their souls. I can make it possible. Become my soul reaver, my angel of death.
Yeah, it's funny. Feely asked what the game was about, and like literally this whole booting scene is exactly when they tell you what the game is about. There we go. There's a function where if you press the right mouse, like the right stick button, it'll switch back to the original graphics. So this is the original graphics. Of course, it's a lot less pixelated. But yeah, so Food Brother, when you asked that, I was like, I'm pretty sure the game is like literally about to tell you, at least the story setup, right? I would like more of an up. I'd like more of an up-down. Is there vertical? I like turn that up a little bit. Maybe that's too much. I turn it down a little bit. I'm always like figuring out the controller sensitivity I like is always a little bit tricky. Now the funny thing about this is, I'm a PC gamer for first and foremost for the last 25 years. But when I play these games, of course, I played these on the PlayStation 1 and 2 respectively, and so I've only ever played these with controllers. So this should be like even playing this on controller is going to be a nostalgic remembering callback to my earlier experiences. And yeah, Maddie said this is one of your favorite games. Yeah, this was always held like a special place. I think I actually replayed at least the first one.
These gates twist space, laying a path across great spans.
X to engage. Wait, where does the other way go, though? Okay. This goes somewhere else. Clearly, I'm supposed to use the gates. So, let's get back to the gate. Alright. X to engage. Alright, so each time I do this, there's a different symbol.
You must visit other gates before this portal will be open to you.
Alright, so apparently those are destinations that I will be able to make. To other gates, but right now... Right now I can't use it to go anywhere. Right. Alright. Well, I guess I will continue up this path then. Oh wait, I almost forgot. Since I don't have my camera going, I can have my little aiming lawyer up in the corner so that anyone who tries to rip off my video later will be, oh, it's the G-Law's video. You like his dance moves, Brad?
The old hunger has left me. I have no desire for blood.
You are changed. Your bloodthirst is replaced by a deeper need. You have become a devourer of souls. To sustain your strength, you must hunt the lost spirits of the underworld and consume the souls of your enemies.
Hold B to feed. This seems like a never-ending well of this stuff. All right, looks like that thing on the bottom right is maybe my health meter or something. It's been a while, but I remember you came to this like spirit world to regain health. Like there's a physical world, and if you die, you end up here. And then if you die in here, then you actually like lose, or at least it makes you reload, I think. You were gonna rip off the video. Sorry, Brad. This is giving you American McGee's Alice vibes. I know that game. I've never played it, but probably came out around. No, I think that one came out a little bit later. Hold left trigger and A to do a high jump. There was no left trigger when I played this game originally.
Your wings, though ruined, are not without purpose. Take hold of them as you leap, and they will carry you across this chasm.
So we got a floating, hold, jump, and then hold A. Alright. Alright.
What scabrous wretches are these?
Stua, the scavengers of the underworld. Their feral hunger has claimed countless souls, spirits who now shall never find their rest.
Hold right button. What? Right button plus... Are you kidding me? Alright, hold on. Hold right button to auto face. Okay, that was to dodge. I was like, is it telling me to do like a... It looked like a 5-button combo for a second. Hold B to feed. Alright. Combat's going very... No, but I won, Brad. Is it dead? I think this is the one I already fed off of. Is this guy still alive? Ah, yes. Alright. That was pretty, I'm pretty good at this game, huh? Vincent Valentine is just a rip-off of this character? I forget who Vincent Valentine is. Is that Devil May Cry? I don't really know Vincent Valentine's backstory, but I don't feel like this character is really like any other characters in fiction. Vampire from Final Fantasy VII. I don't think I ever... Was that like a bonus character? I don't even recall if I ever met that character in Final Fantasy VII.
These portals are your conduit between the spectral and material realms. With their aid, you may gather matter and will yourself to become manifest in the physical world. This is taxing, however. Your strength must first be fully restored. You require no conduit to return to this plane. You may abandon your physical body at any time.
And they just announced that the Rebirth, is that the second one, is releasing on PC in like a month. So that'll give me something to think about. Alright, so am I going to do this? Press... Alright. Well, what do I do now? Alright. This looks like it's just, Oh. Oh, I see.
Sustain your strength to prolong your manifestation in the physical world. If you fail to feed or absorb too many wounds, this fragile matter will dissolve.
So this was me. Alright, and then I can switch between them. But I can't just switch back anywhere. I can only switch back to the physical world from one of these things. No? Or do I have to have full health? Okay, now I'm at full health. Let me see now to let me do it. Yes. Alright, and so this is the real world. And that's one of the cool things about this game. This looks just like the type of wall I could climb in Jedi Outlaws. I'm gonna have to unlearn that. It's like, hey, it's a climbing wall. That's a gate. I think at a certain point, I get an ability to be able to go through these gates. But I don't have that ability yet. Like, you can use your interdimensional nature to pass through certain objects.
You are young yet, Raziel. You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses. Immersion in water, while not fatal, will dissolve your physical body, forcing your return to the spirit world. Be aware that in the spectral realm, water has neither heft nor lift. It stands as thin as air.
So I wouldn't be able to swim out, in other words. Alright. Just want to make sure I got that right. You don't like it when your visible body gets dissolved, Brad?
What are these creatures?
Do you not recognize them? They are the children of your brother, Duma.
That's impossible. These foul, scuttling beasts could not be kin of our high blood.
Do you suppose that time stood still for you, Raziel? Much has changed since you passed from the world of men.
Hey, there's something shiny down there. Alright, we'll deal with that in a second.
I knew my opponent's weaknesses, having suffered them myself. Physical wounds are fleeting. Vampire's immortal flesh begins to close as soon as it is cleaved. Vampires need only fear those wounds that impale or inflame. Water scorches like acid, and fledglings are devastated by sunlight's touch. I would have to modify my tactics to suit my foes.
Could throw him in the water.
Fettered from the flesh, a creature's soul fades swiftly into the spectral realm. Draw it in quickly, Raziel, or you will be compelled to follow.
Are there souls down there that I can get? There we go. Where's the other guy? Did I only get the one? Maybe I lost that one. I'm really seeing that puzzle piece down there. I almost kind of want to jump down there. You know, I'm going to see what happens. I know it's like probably a dumb idea, but... Can I get this thing? Nope. I think I'll get an ability that'll let me do that. In the meantime, I've just effed myself. Oh. Oh, do I have to go back? Alright. No biggie. Alright, avoid rain. Okay. And looks like I'll need to move this block, my first little block puzzle.
Physical prowess surpasses what you knew in life. Even massive obstacles can be moved effortlessly.
No, let go of it. Oh, tap X to shove. Oh, there we go. And then you can hold it to pull. And then I think that'll get me. Yeah, I should be able to get up. Oh, left. There we go. Yeah, the music is not bad. It's pretty cool in this game. Oh, there we go. You like it too, Brad.
The sanctuary of the clans reduced to ruin. Beyond these walls lay the pillars of Nosgoth, the seat of Kain's empire. How humble it now appeared, collapsing into the dust of its former magnificence. And yet, I had only just emerged. In the instant between my execution and resurrection, centuries had apparently passed.
This world is wrecked with cataclysms. The earth strains to shrug off the pestilence of Kain's parasitic empire. The fate of this world was preordained in an instant. by a solitary man. Unwilling to martyr himself to restore Nosgoth's balance, Cain condemned the world to the decay you see. In that moment, the unraveling began. Now it is nearly played out. Nosgoth teeters on the brink of collapse. Its fragile balance cannot hold.
Let's see, and I just came through this door, right? And I can go back. And I think I can pick this stuff up. Let's see, that was what to put it down? All right. All right, that's kind of cool. All right, yeah, the old, can I pick this up again? The one use only? Come here, buddy. I waited for the dogs and then I fucked it up. That's what you say to your dog? Oh, that one I could pick up again. Come here, buddy. Yep, I see. I clearly cannot do the thing where I get to go through there. Alright, we will proceed. Oh, right button to sneak. Yep. Can I do a stealth impale? Oh my gosh, that was cool. Can I pick up the... Yes, I can. That was a nice dodge. Thank you, Brad. The up-down camera. Control options, keyboard, controller, vibration, sensitivity. There's no separate sensitivity for horizontal or vertical. Configure controller. No. Alright, I'm gonna sneak up on this guy too. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Oh! Oh! I will eat your soul. Okay. Did I even need to go this way yet? What was this guy? This looks like an important room. Was this one of these teleport rooms? Alright, let's see how that works. So can I go there? Oh yeah, alright. But now I'm in the spirit world. And hello, Overlord McGeek. can I go? I think I've lost health, so I don't think I can go. I can't teleport back. Oh. Let's see. Can I grab some more health in this world, in this one, and then go back? Yeah, I think so. Did I soft lock myself? Like, did I ruin the game? No. This is like a place you can always, a world you can always come back to get more souls. I just don't remember how easy it is. Like, I thought maybe I could come here and there would just be, like, here, there's souls just hanging out. I may not have to have gone this far. Okay, yeah, I'm full now. And I'm also not sure, was it already replenishing without me doing anything? It might replenish on its own. I'm gonna have to pay closer attention to it. Because it's, I didn't see myself devour, like, there was no animation for me devouring those right there. And we can transform back to the physical world. And so all this room was me unlocking the teleport to this. So if I ever want to go, if I ever find myself back at the beginning, I can teleport back here relatively easily. Okay, so this guy's come back. I don't think I can do anything to him though, can I? Here, can I throw you into the torch? Ah, there you go, buddy. Nope, that didn't do shit. Was there... Here, let's get this thing. Is he still just wait? Nope, he didn't wait for me. Alright, back up to full. This is like almost like the place in the opening cutscene where I was thrown off.
At least have remained constant. The endlessly swirling vortex of the abyss, my tomb, and the womb of my rebirth. Though much of Nosgoth's landscape had changed, these cliffs gave me my bearings. My clan territory was to the west. I was anxious to see how my descendants had fared during the centuries of my absence.
Audio balance seems a little bit... Here, let's up speech a little bit. Oh, whoops, no. Here. That 9 is good. Alright, so... Is this a map? Lake of the Dead. Okay. Well, they're facing me this way, so I'll go this way. So I can use the torches to burn them. Alright. This thing is kind of useless now. Maybe I can light it on the flame or something still. I saw a bonfire earlier. Yeah, there's a bonfire. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, nice. All right, you Nimrods, come and get me. Can I sneak up on them? I think they were actually making eye contact with me. Can I eat that, please? Thank you. All right. Hey! I'll put that down. This time I'm going to just fight this guy. Maybe I can throw him into the fire. That'd be cool. Come here, buddy. Into the fire with you. That was the one thing I remember when this game came out. Everyone was raving about all the creative ways that you could kill enemies in this game. Because you can't just hit them until they're dead. You get them weakened, and then you have to find like their special weaknesses. Can I pick up rocks? Yeah, looks like I could if I want to. Bow. Alright, put it down. Oh. Here, I'm gonna bring this along. Just gotta make sure there's no hidden treasures or something I should be looking for. Back in the corners. I will admit the camera is a little bit janky because it also seems like the original game. Like right now, I'm not moving the camera at all, and it sort of works on its own. But then you can also, it's gonna take a little getting used to. Can you bash them with a rock? That doesn't seem like one of the traditional ways that vampires get killed. Let's see. There's a fire, impaling, and being bludgeoned with a rock. Wait, no, not that one.
Utter desolation. My once proud kin wiped from this world like excrement from a boot. I knew the hand that wrought this deed.
What was the hand that wrought this deed? Oh, I see another teleport thing up there. Alright, hold on. I thought I heard like, there he is. Oh, so much for sneaking up. Alright, can I get my stabby thing back, please? Yes. I want that stabby thing back. And then I'm gonna try and sneak. Oh, no, like that. And I'm gonna see if I can do the thing. Yeah, baby. I had to remember I can't just, What? What the? Hey! I was sucking your soul, buddy. I guess that I didn't do it. I didn't do it well enough. Alright, let's try this again. So if you don't suck their soul fast enough, they come back to life. Like assholes. I gotta suck them off better that next time. That's right, Brad. You got back up mid-set. Well, we were like on steps too, so maybe it was like there was a weird, I wasn't lined up properly to suck him. You know. Just a best guess. Can't break vases. Now that little symbol makes me think there's another teleport room down here. Well, I'm just unlocking all the teleport rooms today. Alright, I have no immediate need to teleport. I do want to look at the map. Wait, no, not that one. Still getting the buttons down. Alright, so I think also the sanctuary. Each of these things has a symbol. So presumably I can use this map to consult. And in case I don't remember the symbols. Wow, there's a lot of them. All right. Nah, I'm gonna leave this thing. I don't want to go through that right now. It's hard to suck with no jaw. That's true. That's one thing. I'm pretty sure that when my first characters I made in World of Warcraft, which came out in 2004, I made undead rogues that were loosely modeled after this character. Like, now that I think about it, I remember trying to make World of Warcraft characters that were like this guy. Alright, let's just make sure there's no... Oh. No secret treasures, huh? No, dude. Okay, what is it? Did I maybe I took the thing back out of him? Because that happened again, where I went up. No, okay. Definitely, I see what's happening now. Is I keep trying to suck the soul out of him. Okay, it's B suck souls. Okay. What I keep doing is I accidentally hit X when I mean to, and X picks the weapon back up. So apparently, all right, I think I just learned this. If you unimpale him, he'll go back to life. All right, good to know. All right, now I can pick this up again. I'm learning so many lessons right now. Alright, don't hit X. Alright, look how good I'm getting at this game. Let's see. Can I open this? Oh. Rude. All right, come here, buddy. Here, because I saw this little spiky thing. I'm gonna throw him into this. Ah. There we go. And let's see, where did my thing go? Thanks, Brad. I don't actually think I'm doing really good, but, you know. As far as I go, as far as I get along with games, especially where combat's involved, I don't think I'm doing half bad. For a G-Law. For an old guy. I didn't even check to see if there was a difficulty level in this. I don't think there was. Game options. Nope, there's no... Was there an age back in the 90s when there was no game difficulty? You just played it. Either you won or you lost. Ah! Oh, I can pick these up too? Alright, well, that's good to know, but I like my trusty thingamabobber. Wait, I feel like this is important. Can I put this thing on here? No. So I came up these steps. I just feel like there's something important. Oh wait, is this a... Is that like a drawbridge that can come down? What this is? Oh. Oh! Oh, I see. But didn't I see another one too? This looks like another drawbridge, but I don't see a lever for it. Alright, well, I do have a way forward. So I guess maybe this thing turns and then the lever opens different ones? Alright, I have to go back down. I feel like there's a lot more going on with this room. But it's very possible that whatever is going on in this room, I can't do more with it than I could right now. Alright. There's also no sprint button. That's another thing that's, I'm like, where's the sprint button? I mean, if I push the button the lever, not lever, the stick slowly, he walks, and if I press it, there's 3 different levels of speed depending on how far you press the stick. So, I guess technically you say this is the sprint. I don't know. Is it foggy? What is this? Alright, well, I don't take fall damage, so I might as well. I feel like this is a boss fight arena right here. And yet, no boss.
No! Please!
I didn't recognize these flayed racks of flesh. Their scent was vampiric. They gnawed upon their victim's carcass like dogs.
Pink buttons on the walls in the first level. Well, if I get back there again, I'll have to take a look. Just trying to see if there's some way I can get both these guys at the same time. Yep. Still figuring out how not to suck. Oh, god damn it. I gotta stop taking the weapon out of him. I'm about to die, too. Stop taking the weapon out of them when you're trying to eat their souls. Oh, looks like I can go back up, maybe. That's kind of cool. I mean, not that I necessarily want to go back, and probably when I go back again, those guys will have respawned. But at least now I can come in here. Okay, Evie, you're talking about those things on the bottom floor. The sword and the shield with the spike sticking out of it. Those aren't, if that's what you were talking about, those aren't buttons. Those are things that, with the spiky things sticking out, that you can throw enemies into when they're weakened to finish them off. I think that's what you were talking about when you said the pink buttons. So the thing I'm looking at right down there right now. It's just that, like, this game has a few different environmental things available to you that allow you to, once you've dazed your vampiric enemies, to finish them off. You throw them into a beam of sunlight, into a bonfire, whatever, and those spiky things are one of those things. Alright, so here we go. Oh. Any chance you're gonna let me sneak up behind you, buddy? Probably not, but one can dream. Ha! He let me do it. What an idiot. Alright, it's a good thing too, because I almost can't afford to get any real fights right now because I'm weak.
This charnel house bore the unmistakable marks of Melchiah's clan. To what depths had our dynasty plummeted if these ghouls were the descendants of my high-born brother? Were they so debased as to recruit fledglings from the desiccated corpses here interred?
Man, they strike fast. Like, I'm sure. Alright, remember B button to eat the soul. There you go. Seeing that this block is here. If I get the block against that wall, I can do a high jump. I think that was the idea. There we go.
My brother Melchiah was made last, and therefore received the poorest portion of Cain's gift. Although immortal, his soul could not sustain the flesh, which retained much of its previous human frailty. This weakness, it seemed, was passed on to his offspring. Their fragile skins barely contained the underlying decay.
Well, they still managed to keep me down at half health. Oh, you son of a bitch! Let me eat that yummy soul of yours, bitch. Okay. Just contributing to the lore with my salty language. See, I bet I could have thrown him into this thing. Or these spiky things. Alright, let's couple ways to go here. They probably both lead up to the same place, I bet you. Let me eat that soul of yours. Okay. I'm getting better, at least, at not taking my weapon out of him. Let me see if I can sneak up on this guy. He's facing the wrong direction. You know I love when a game lets me be, like, kind of a bitch. Do my bitch tactics that I like. Yep, I'm gonna get his ass. Bitch style! He speaks much more proper than that? I don't know. I feel like I role-played him pretty well. Come on, bitches! Raziel's here! I had a little accent and everything. I'm Raziel, bitches! Oh, shit. Don't go in the sun, right? Wait, can he go in the sun? Oh, I guess the sun doesn't bother me. Alright. But you're probably right, Maddie. Wretched maidens. Bitches! Oh, yeah. Wretched maiden sounds much more eloquent. Wretched maidens. Oh, another one of these things. Let's see. 3. I was just trying to see if there's anything in these symbols that look like numbers, but really, like, oh, this one looks like a 3. Maybe it's because it's the third one. I unlocked the other ones will also look like numbers. But no. And is this it says health power ups found 0 of 2. Eldritch energy power-ups found 0 of 1. I'm guessing that means like in the place where I am right now. Necropolis. And right now my objective is traverse the necropolis. That's one thing, like whatever hints they can give me, I need to pay attention to, because that's one of the things that I didn't remember so much about this game, but that people who have been playing it and reviewing it have been saying, like, yeah, back in those days they didn't really give you a lot of guidance. You don't get maps with objective markers and stuff. But I think this is allowing me to go deeper. But sometimes it can get a little tricky to figure out, like, wait, what the hell am I supposed to be doing right now? Right now it's just traverse this level. Well, bodies of water kill vampires, but apparently rain is okay. Hey! Is that other big spiky thing something that I can use? We'll play with this one. This one seems kind of badass. Oh, God! There's more things popping out of the earth over here? Yes. It's okay, I could use a little top off here. Alright, looks like I can double jump my way across this chasm. Oh, whoops! Alright, gotta get a little better at that shit. let me see. So, and I'm back up to full. Can I go back up this way? No, but there's, I see these two little ways to, like, each side seems to have a ramp or something I can go up. Ninja vamps. So I guess when I'm at full strength, these guys don't want to mess with me. Oh no, never mind. That one certainly did. What's this? Alright, so apparently this... Excuse me? Alright. I don't need any more of your souls right now. I can't get... Okay. I would have liked that to be true, that they're scared of me once I'm filled up on their souls, but apparently not. Where am I even going right now? Little dead end, alright. Alright. Well, clearly I'm missing something. But I don't think I can go back to the regular world anywhere I want. Less so here. Maybe there's just a way to climb back up, but I missed it. Here? Yes. Alright, there we go. And there's probably a little... There we go. Alright, let's see if I can do this without falling. That's a... Oh, God! Okay. I immediately started... Oh, God damn it! Alright. Well, at least I know now... Here, Here, let's kill this guy. Come here, buddy. There we go. All better. Just don't do that immediately again, and I'll be happy. Alright, jump is this button. Yes? Alright. Oh, goddamn! Okay. Alright, what can I throw these guys in? Oh, there's a spike over there. Here, let me... Oh, shit. There we go. Now it's your turn, pal. That... Yes, and... Oh, whoops. Here, I have to hold onto it. And then... Here, turn around. I took too long. Alright, hold on, let me get in position. Here, this camera's a little awkward. Here we go. There we go. Alright, yummy, yummy, souls in my tummy. So saith Razio. Yummy, yummy, souls in my tummy. Rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the grub. Alright. The attack button is the same button you use when you're properly lined up with doors to open them up. I'm gonna see if I can sneak my ass past this guy. I'm not seeing a lot of secret weapons to use. He's probably gonna get up. Shift to the spectral realm to reveal hidden paths. Alright. Ooh.
Beware, Raziel. These wraiths are vampire spirits, fettered too long in the spectral realm. When their vampire natures adapt to this plane, they become eaters of souls.
That's not good.
Do not allow these spirits to re-inhabit their corpses.
What? What? Where is he? How do I stop him from doing that? Oh! Alright, I guess I just gotta beat him up and eat him up. See what I did there? Beat him up and eat him up. I'm clever. Alright, so let's switch back to normal mode. And looks like I can walk on those things, but I can also probably just... Nah, I'm gonna jump. Oh! Oh god! Not good at jumping puzzles. Am I gonna have to kill that thing again? Hey! Alright, please don't make me kill it. I probably do have to kill the thing again. Alright, where's he at? Maybe I don't have to kill him again. Ah, I fell again. Can I just float jump across this whole chasm? There, save myself the jumping puzzle frustration. I see a block over there. Can I... And it looks like there's a place where a block can go in here. Can I raise the block up over this thing? Let's see what happens. I'm gonna pull the block over. Can I just pop it over? Left trigger plus X to flip. Alright. Oh, I like that. Thank you, Maxie. Look how good I am at this game. Ooh, I solved the puzzle. I bet you're all kicking yourselves like, how come I didn't play this game back in 1999? Alright. I think the idea is to get across this room. Those things look like they swing almost, though. Can I get up on the top part? Oh, okay. I don't know if this helps me get all the way the rest of the way across. Oh. but as soon as I leave this thing, isn't it going to go back up? Let's test that theory. No, it didn't. But if I jump on the other thing, then is it going to go back up? I mean, that's assuming I can get back up there again, which, I bet I have to... Oh, hey, here we go. Oh, is there a block in here somewhere? Okay, let's see if I can find a block to slide onto that thing. Here's a block. Wow, look at me solving all the puzzles. Alright, so we're gonna, have to get it over there. Yeah, controls are a little bit fiddly, but still pretty good. Can I pull back? Wait, how am I even gonna get that up here anyways? So good at the block puzzles. Wait, maybe I need to get it... Oh, I think I need to get it onto the ground. Okay. Can I pull it off this way? No. Oh, well, how am I gonna... I'm gonna make it go off the edge. A whiz at Tetris? Is that the impression you're getting? I just want to pull it backwards, but I can't. I don't mind if I fall. And I'm wondering if I switch to the spirit world, if there'll be some other option. But I think if I switch to the spirit world, there's no more pulling blocks around. It feels like a very... real world activity. Maybe... Hold on. Oh, hold on. Maybe I do it like this. No, I still can't back it up, though. I was like, I could pull it here and then pull it back up onto this. But the problem is I can't get this thing away from the wall without standing on this side of it and pulling, and it won't let me do that. Alright. Well, I guess I am going to see what happens if I, move it laterally. Oh my god. Derp-de-derp. Thank you, Maxie. Maxie, you're a genius. Alright. No, wasn't it? I thought it was I could flip it up by doing left trigger. Oh, so maybe I do need to push it, just push it off the edge now. Probably gotta fight all sorts of stupid shit down there, too. Yep. Cue stupid shit. Oh, you bitch. Wow, I'm really hurting here, aren't I? Oh, I want to say that your health actually drains slowly as long as you're in the physical world. Oh, you son of a bitch! Where did you come from, bitch? We're gonna have to, like, keep killing this whole fucking room? Yeah, I think there's... Each one of these dirt mounds is one of their bodies, huh? You think Vlad the Impaler would be impressed? Okay, hold on. Just stop being fiddly. Just grab the thing. There you go. There he is. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna be, like, done in this world pretty quick. I'm almost out of juice anyways. Alright, here, get up. I know there's someone under this pile of dirt. Alright. Who's gonna be like that about it? There he is. Alright. I knew it was coming that time. It still didn't prevent me from injuring myself horribly, but I knew it was coming. Hey guy, you have memories of PS1? Yeah, this same here. Although I think I might have got this game, I can't remember, I might have got this game when I had PS2 already, because PS2 was almost entirely, like, all the library was backwards compatible with PS1. I can't remember if I got them both when I had PS2, or if I got this first, and then the second one came out, and then I played the second one. But I feel like I played them close together. That could have been because I replayed it, though. Here we go. Making my dreams come true now. Whoop, hold on. We're gonna do it always, yes, always. Make all our dreams come true. With me and you. Oh, I got rid of my PS1 a long time ago, but I think it's because I had my PS2, which played PS1 games and would enhance the graphics. And at a certain point, I thought, all right, I'm never going to need this again. But then my PS2 eventually stopped working, like years later. And then I couldn't play any of my games. Wait, what was the whole point of that? All right, so I've opened this up. But that's not even the direction I wanted to go. I wanted to go over there. Yeah, my PS2 stopped working in somewhere around 2007 or 2008. A lot of our, like, the electronics that we had in LA stopped working. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go to the spirit world and see if anything looks different over there. Your parents got you an Xbox instead because they were talked into it by a Costco employee? I mean, Xbox was a pretty solid system. I'm not going to begrudge it. I never had an Xbox at that point in my life, but I was a little jealous of people that had Xboxes. I think ultimately I felt like I liked, if I had to choose, I would have stuck with my PS3 or my PS2 instead. Alright. Did anything else open up over there that looks fun? Alright, I'm not seeing any huge advantages or anything different from going into the spirit world. So that gate has opened. I mean, I guess I have to go back to the spirit world to get back up there. But I think the issue I'm having at that point is like, well, why? Like, what's gonna happen when maybe I can jump on that other platform. I'm afraid it's just gonna sink down, but now I just remembered that other platform raised. Here, let's top off. PlayStation was your thing because of Resident Evil games. Was that only on PlayStation? It's been a long time. Maybe at the time it was, like when they first came out, it might have been PlayStation exclusives. Wait, is there a... Oh. There's a block in there. I'm trying to figure out what that block might be useful for. And my answer is, I have no idea. The only thing I can think of is I might be able to jump back up here without... No, I think I'd still need it. I was gonna say, maybe I could jump all the way back up here without going to the spirit world. So now I have my extra question now is like, what's that second block for? Resident Evil 2 came out on N64 after PS1. Oh, okay. You're impressed by the crammed in a 2-disc. They crammed a 2-disc game into a single cartridge. Ah, the good old days. Cartridges and discs. Okay. Okay, so that ruins everything. So that makes me think maybe I can bring the other block down here and flip it up onto one of those guys. All right, let's test this theory. You did learn to like Xbox, but at the time it felt like betrayed because you wanted PS2. Now I can understand that. Where you're like, this was the thing you wanted, and then you got this other thing instead. All right. Oh, okay. Okay, so if that's not there, then this gate isn't open. But if that one down below is not there, then the bottom gate is not open. And if I'm on the ground, the only way from that room to this room is that the bottom gate is going, and vice versa. Top for the top gate, if I want to come to this top part. Because I think what maybe ultimately needs to happen, and maybe I'm wrong, but is that one of these blocks needs to be on one of those weight things. Unless, if I'm in the spirit world, maybe it won't drop. Okay, let me get up there. Oh, fuck. Alright. First console you bought for yourself was PS3. Took a long time, but worth it. I think the PlayStation 1... Now I've got to go do this whole shit again. The PlayStation 1, I think, was the first time I bought myself a console. And the PS2, and every other console I got, I think, as a gift, I want to say. Maybe I got myself a Genesis. I know I got the original Nintendo as a gift. I got the Super Nintendo, I believe, was as like a Christmas gift. Genesis, I can't remember. Because I was working at the time, so I could have bought it for myself. Okay. And then the PS2 was a gift. Was a Christmas gift. And I bought a GameCube for myself after, like, years later when it was already old, for like $25 from a used store, like gaming store. Okay, hold on before we get carried away here. I want to see if I can cross. In the spirit world without lowering this thing. That's the whole reason I'm... Okay. Yes, in the spirit world it does not lower. Bada boom, bada bing. Alright. I feel kind of clever now. I never had a 3DO. I never got a Dreamcast. And basically, the next console I got was a Wii, and that was when I graduated from law school. My dad got me a Wii. As like a graduation present. But at that point, I was pretty solidly a PC gamer. Not that there were some cool games on Wii that I enjoyed it, but I probably wouldn't have bought it for myself. But I was happy to get it. Okay. What am I doing now? That's not a thing. And I think the Wii was the last time I got a console, and that was a gift. It's pretty much ever since then I've just been in this state where it's like I've got so many games on PC, the idea of spending $100 on the console feels like unjustifiable. Especially as the cross-platform things have happened, and there are very few games that are not already available on PC, with the exception of like Nintendo has their whole like Nintendo's thing that aren't on PC, and then there are always every console has a handful of exclusives, but they're usually not enough for me to justify getting the console. No, 3DO was around the same time as the Dreamcast, wasn't it? It's like the late 90s, right? And it was one of these like, hey, it's a super advanced competitor trying to break into the market, and it didn't catch. But I think it had it had some really good JRPGs on there. I mean, it had some awesome games on there. that were exclusive to it, but the console never caught on and it flopped. Your first PS3 broke down, you sent it to get fixed, whatever they did, it wasn't backwards compatible anymore. The reason I would have gotten the PS3, except my understanding was that it was like severely limited as a backwards and compatible. And the first generation was sort of backwards compatible, and then all iterations of the PS3, like they had the new versions that came out of PS3 as the life of the console went on, and they were eventually not backwards compatible at all. So it could be that like if they had to replace a part that had to do with the backwards compatibility, that just those parts weren't made anymore because they phased it out very intentionally, the backwards compatibility during the PS3's life cycle, because it was not good to begin with, and then it didn't work well to begin with. It only worked on some games, and apparently it didn't work well from what I understood. Oh wow, okay, what is this? What am I doing right now? Alright, to what end? So I figured out I can... oops, no, let it go. So I can move it over. Maybe put one in each of these little things, these little nooks. I gotta say, I'm not great at solving puzzles and streaming. Alright, can I just push it in there? No, it doesn't like that. Can I jump up here and push this one off from this angle? Yes! Alright, one down. This is assuming that I'm putting these in places where they're supposed to go. It just looks like they would fit in there. And now that I'm looking at it, it could be the wrong block, because these things line up. Hold on. Oh, okay, I don't think it matters. Well, that didn't do anything. Alright, let's see. Maybe those. Ah, okay. I think maybe I figured it out. So this actually does have to line up. The patterns on it have to line up. Yay! Wow, they don't make puzzles like that anymore. I mean, it wasn't the hardest puzzle in the world to solve, but I feel like puzzles over the past 20 years have been dumbed down quite a bit. You eventually had to get a PS3 Slim because your first PS3 stopped working altogether, and Sony already fixed it once. Yeah. I never tried getting my PS2 repaired. I probably could have. It just stopped being able to read discs. I mean, probably if someone went in there who knew what they were doing and cleaned it, it would have worked again. I cleaned whatever sensors there were. And then the same thing eventually happened to my Wii after a couple of years. Like a lot of our and I don't know if it's because LA is extra dusty, or we had problems with bugs in that apartment in LA too. Could have been like bugs were getting into it and stuff. There was a bit of a roach problem in one of the units that we lived in for a few years there. And they would get into stuff. Alright, I see bad guys over there. Wait a minute. Is this a place that I jumped across before? I have been here before. I think. It looks very familiar at any rate. The only difference being that now I was able to throw another block down there for whatever good that does. I'm clearly not jumping across this whole chasm and floating to that piece of golden pizza over there. Alright. I'm gonna die pretty soon. Alright, so what good does this do? We have blocks over here. And apparently this block was always here, I just never noticed it before. Behind this block. I guess if I stack these blocks together, I could use them to get back up there. That might be what I can do with it. But first I'm going to see if I can flip it over this thing. Nope, it's not going to let me do that. Okay. So maybe that is the thing I can do with it, is it will let me just stack these two up. Now I can jump all the way up from here. I think it's time for me to go in the other world and replenish my health. Are there any just little life things floating around that I can eat? I think I need to get closer. One of them came up here. There we go. And, I mean, the real question at this point is, what did I accomplish? I mean, yeah, now I can get back up here. Is there something else in the spirit world up here that I didn't notice? Some other way across? I don't think so. Huh. Okay, now I need to get it back. Here, I'll just kill these guys. Alright. I actually need to use the restroom. Gonna have a little bit of a pause here and then come back. Wow, sorry about that taking so long. I repeatedly washed my hands in scalding hot water for a long period of time. I just didn't realize how much time was passing, so I came back. Mostly I spent that time washing my hands in scalding hot water. Oh yeah, I see Maxi's made some comment to that effect. Yeah, well speculated, Maxi. All right. It's all right. I think you got it. Sorry for being so graphic. That's all right. There are worse things that have been said in my chat than wiener. All right. I was thinking I could come up with some disaster scenario where I was actually doing the other thing, but I missed the toilet. All right. Let's do a leaping jump and then see if I can float over. Nope, that is not going to happen. I really feel like I should be able to climb that shit, but I think it's a lie. I think it's a lie. And I cannot. But I'm going to try it anyways, because I'm weird and I'm dumb, and I make dumb decisions. Yay, just grab onto it and climb, buddy! Nope, he didn't do it. He did not just grab onto it and climb, as I had asked him to. Alright, well see, I don't need to kill you guys anymore, because I got what I needed down here. Alright, is there anything else going on down here? No. Any other specialness? Traverse the necropolis is still my objective. What did I gain? What's different now than before? Is Millie fascinated with my toilet flushing? We don't really let her in the bathroom. Because, like, we have those toilet paper dispensers that are freestanding, where you can put, like, 3 toilet paper rolls in it. Because the way that they placed the wall dispensers was really weird in our bathroom. But by default, like, you couldn't really reach it, so... Millie likes knocking over the toilet paper dispensers and then chewing on the toilet paper. So because of that, she does not get to spend much time in the bathroom with us. Trying to figure out why they want you to go back up there. Yeah. Or why being able to go back up there, because that's the only difference from where I find myself from a half hour ago, right? I was here, I went across, I did all the different things, and then and now I'm back. Wait a minute. Oh, there's another cave up there. Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay, I'll bet that's a thing. That's a thing. A place I couldn't get before. Alright, I think I just solved the mystery. Let's see how many more over. I think just... I wish you'd let me look up more strictly. Okay. Get 2 more over and then 2 and then 1 in. There we go. This is where I couldn't get before. This stream replacing my Thursday night stream? Not necessarily. No, this is just a bonus stream. I'm trying to think if there was anything happening this week that would make me not able to do my normal stream. I don't think so. Oh my god. Yay. You gonna let me eat that soul? I just realized I'm like at half health, but that's water down there. Thanksgiving week I streamed on Sunday night. Well, that was very intentional, yeah. This was like literally just I got this game and I was planning on starting it tonight. And I know that there were people in, you know, my chat who were like expressed an interest in seeing this game and hadn't played it before. So I was like, oh, if I'm gonna start this game, I'll stream it. And felt open to the idea of streaming it. But trying not to make it like a big, you know, big deal. Alright, buddy. Hey, buddy. Can I just get one? No. How come the one further away has been the one coming at me? Come and get me, dude. Hey, I didn't realize that would even work. I didn't know I could impale them with this thing, not in stealth. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I guess I really just don't do just random bonus streams that much anymore. So it's probably like, wait, why is he streaming today? It means we're not going to see him on Thursday. This is literally just like, kind of want to stream me starting this game, and if I'm starting the game today, I stream it. All right, that does not seem to be. All right. Icarus has been wonky for you lately. Sometimes when you spawn, you're basically missing a wall. And another time you spawn, your horse is missing. You know what? That was one of the reasons I stopped playing too, but I thought it was because I'd made this huge base. Like a ridiculously big base near the old base. And I thought maybe I'd broken it, or that somehow like the pieces weren't considered sheltered and they were being destroyed while I was logged off. And I kept losing containers inside of it too, like cabinets and stuff. I'd log back in and they'd be gone. And then I would go and like half my torches would be out, and I'd go to turn them back on or move them, and there'd be notices saying that they're not sheltered. So then I was like, well, maybe I have to redo like the roofs or something. And I just was like, fuck it, I don't want to deal with this. And that's why I stopped playing. But I thought it was because I had done a build, like a new build, and hadn't done it right. But I did notice that the last time I played, there were walls and things missing from that new base. I don't recall anything being weird with my like OG base though. All right, that's weird. So there's lots of symbols. There's that 3 symbol here. I guess the 3 was the Might have been the symbol for this whole region, though. Nope, close that. Okay, 3 was the symbol for the necropolis. That little 3 thing. But yeah, it was unfortunate, because I do kind of get in the mood to play that game still, but I just was like... I randomly, I think it was last weekend, some point this past week when I was feeling stressed, and I didn't want to play any games that made me think. I was just like, I'm going to build a big base. It's going to look like a giant lodge along the same lake as my first base. And so I put down a bunch of earth to make it flat, and I did this big, you know, probably a 25 by 8, 3 wall segments high with lots of like glass walls and stuff. I was pretty happy with it. But then that's my game started seemingly becoming unstable. And that I did not like as much. Alright, let's see what this thing does something. Whoa, hello! Well, as long as I'm here, I might as well see what happens down here. You little bitches. Let me eat the soul, you motherfucker. Alright, finish your ass off. Let me eat your soul at least. Alright. Like when you fight two and you try to eat the first one's soul and the other one hits you while you're doing it. Rude! And hello, Stream Play Cottage. You went through the entire game with your new friend last night? Like 2 days ago. Oh, overnight, like 2 days ago. Okay, cool. Yeah, I played this game originally in when it was released on PS1. And over the years, I saw it released on PC, but the port was supposedly awful and didn't work well. So I've been tempted to play it over the years, but because of the state of the port, I just never did. And so now I've got very tempted and nostalgic when they announced I've been watching the remaster. Like I put it on my wish list, and I thought I'll wait to see when it releases, if it releases in a decent state. And it seems like everyone that's played it has thought it was pretty good. Like well, not everyone, but you know, the consensus is it's pretty well done. So I was like, oh man, I just finished up a game on my last game I was playing, and when I was thinking, what do I want to play next? This one, I just couldn't stop thinking about getting this one. Oh man! Oh wait, is that a human? Oh, I've heard if you're not supposed to kill these guys. Oh fuck! Okay, no, stay away. Oh, never mind. Is it a vampire? That was a human. So I heard something about you're not supposed to kill humans if you can avoid it. I hope I didn't just bork my playthrough. A guy in your native LOK fan group already finished the whole translation of Soul Reaver 2 2 days after release. What? There goes my human alliance. Oh shit. Yeah, that's one of the things that I suddenly had a flashback from one of the recent reviews that I watched. I don't remember that at all from my playthrough before. But like, don't kill the humans. Now I feel like kind of an a-hole, if you will. No worries, human citadel is entirely optional. Well, someday... Alright, what? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. It's not letting me do anything except hang on to it. But I feel like I'm missing something. I'm gonna die really soon, too. Alright, this does not look like the smartest place to be standing, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Just because I want to look around here. Get a lay of the land, if you will. But yeah, I played both of these games. I played on my PS2 as well. When the second one came out, I think I replayed this and then played the second one. And then I even played, was it Legacy of Kain Defiance? Was that the one that was going back to playing with Kain again? Alright, so that did a thing. Oh, maybe now I can turn that crank. It wasn't the last one, so it must have been the fourth one. It was the one after Soul Reaver 2. Because there was the last one that had both Raziel and Kain in it. And I never got it because it got panned. The reviews suggested that it was not very good. So I never actually got I believe that would have been the fifth one. Okay, well I made that happen. Not exactly sure what that's accomplished, but probably it has accomplished something in the other room that is a benefit to me. And, yep. That was the end of my corporeal form. Oh, easily remedied. Blood Omen 2, yes. Blood Omen 2 I had, where you played as Kain. And I don't know why I didn't finish that, because I remember I liked it. Oh. But I never finished, I don't think I ever finished it. I remember I thought it was good. And I believe, like, the reviews and everything were positive on that one as well. Like, that was considered a good game. And then the last one released and it was not considered a good game. I think that coupled with the fact that I never finished Blood Omen 2 made me feel like maybe I shouldn't rush out and get the last one. Blood Omen 2 is awful and cool at the same time. I don't remember feeling mixed about it. I don't remember why I stopped though, except that I have a long history of not finishing games. And it's not always because the game isn't any good. I didn't even notice this thing before. Alright, well I'm making all sorts of things happen. Like, why am I making them happen? I don't know, because I can. I never stopped to ask if I should. Is it to... Wait, I didn't even remember which side it came up on. I remember that guy though. I think I actually came up on that side. Alright, and then I clicked that and I went down. Oh, now there's all sorts of blocks in here that I can mess with. Alright, there's a block. Oh, hey! Alright, and... Yummy, yummy soul in my tummy. There's obvious, there we go. I was going to say I'm seeing little piles of crap Come on, come and get me, dude. Oh wait, do I need... I can just do this, can't I? Ah! No? Terrible gameplay, butchered controller, suddenly tank controls, cool mechanics, overall good vibe. I think I remember just being able to do cool stuff. Like he had that big, he had like a super jump that he could jump like 50 yards. It felt like from like what, rooftop to rooftop, but these super long jumps. That's the one thing I remember that he did that I was like, whoa, and I thought that was so cool every time he did it. Okay. So that's clearly a block I can push out. Let me see what's down here, because this is a place that I haven't been before. Probably I need to solve whatever I'm supposed to do in that room up there. I can't imagine this would be just moving on. Oh, is this? All right. Oh. Well, I feel like I've really moved on from that last room. Like, maybe I shouldn't have moved on yet. It could be that I need to know what's going on in the next room before I can intelligently decide what to do in the first room. But my brain hasn't pieced that together yet. Alright, so there's that guy over there. Superior repetitive combat, worse than Soul Reaver 1, easily the most clunky game in the series. There we go. So, let's see. Hold on. If I move this... Oh, that only moves there. Alright, here's someone. Oh, I should get my stabby thing back. Where's he at? I just realized I could lunge attack these guys. Alright, so I'm thinking, now that this thing is out, maybe if I pull the lever again... What is that? Maybe if I pull the lever again... You're gonna finally take care of Blood Omen 2. Oh, nice! Alright. Well, have fun. Have fun with that. Best of luck. I remember liking it fine, but I forgot how clunky it was. Alright. Oh, there's a guy back there. Blood Omen 1. Okay, I actually bought that, but it's not stable on my system. I was going to stream it in October this year. Hawktober. But, anyways, you're off. I don't want to keep you. Have fun with your Blood Omen 1. Someday, I hope they remaster that. Because I've never played it either. Alright. So wait, I guess I can't get back up? Or can I jump up on this and get back up? Maybe that's the whole reason I... That's the whole reason I laid that thing down. Okay. I'm gonna go nerd out. I approve. Oh, can I not do this anymore? Oh. Alright, so that lets me go back up. And yeah, I hear your little monster mouth happening in a corner over there. Yeah, I see you. Alright, then I think I am gonna go to the next room. I still feel like there's more happening in that other room that I haven't figured out yet, though. But I think the one block I found, the only purpose for it is to be able to climb back up. Okay, so there is... Okay, so apparently I can't jump up there. Looks like I should be able to. Little holes there. This looks like a thing that I can move. I don't know why I'd want to. I'm doing it because I can. Ooh, oh my goodness. Well, that was certainly not something that I foresaw happening. Alright, I'm not sure how that helped or hindered me, but maybe there's another one over there. I can burn the other beam and bring the house down. Guessing I can't push this one over the edge. Seems like it's very on rails. Okay, so maybe when I bring out both of these support beams, something will fall down from above, and then I'll be able to slide it. That's my guess. Hold on. Okay. Get in the right spot. All right, let's continue. Oh, hold on. There we go. Just wrecking all of the shit. And I'm guessing there's one more. Yep, there's one more over here. Let it burn. I think these flames were probably blowing away people's minds in 1999. It's probably... A lot of this is like they've updated textures and stuff and some of the modeling, but not a lot. Well, let's actually... Now I think about it, we can see what the flames look like. I just press this. Alright, so it's literally just a sharper version of the same sort of flame model. Let me see. We'll get close up on Raziel. Yeah, pretty big difference. But they're sticking with, like, as if the people then made him... It's like the 1999 art... if they had more pixels. It's like how they would have made it. Or if they had more polygons, rather. Alright. Well, now that thing did drop. So we've got these 4... Well, let me see. What's the end game? Where do we want these to go? Okay. So there's... clearly, like, end spots for them. Alright, let's see what happens if I put those on the... If in 10 years we'll be making fun of 2024 graphics. Oh, I bet you we will. Because at a certain point they adopted a certain like Fortnite type graphic style, because if they pushed too far, things would go into the uncanny valley if they tried to make it more realistic, which actually just backfires. So they're probably gonna... I'm gonna guess there's gonna be a point at which they can traverse the uncanny valley. Especially with like AI graphics, like the way what AI can do graphics. Probably 5 or 10 years from now, they will traverse the uncanny valley so that they can make super realistic models that aren't jarring because they look fake. All right, so maybe. All right, let's move everything over. No, get off it. I'm just not sure where these things are supposed to end up. Oh, and those little corners. Okay. All right, I can do that. There's a little click that happens when I do that. Yeah, I made a thing happen. For sure. For surezies. Now, well, how did that help me? No idea. And I don't know which way is forward and which way is back. I think this might be taking me back to that last room that I was in. And then the other way is forward. Wait. Okay. This looks like a whole different room. The only way to heal is if you fight stuff, they drop souls, you'll heal a little bit. But your health will keep going down and down and down. And the only way to really heal is to go back into the spirit realm, which actually I'll get ahead of that and do that right now. But then you have to find a special spot to be able to come back. Actually, there's no special spot up here. And that's where I'll figure out if it just regenerates on your own while you're in here, or if I actually have to find souls. Because at one point I thought maybe it was regenerating just on its own. Slowly. I think it is. But then there are only specific spots that you can use to come back. Yeah, I've now completely refilled my souls without having done anything. Alright, here we are. Alright, this is a new spot. Oh. Yeah, I didn't have to suck any souls that time. It just... Enough time passed and it... Uh-oh. I don't feel good about this situation. This feels like a boss fight. I have a hard enough time with just the rank and file ghouls. Oh boy, I think that's one of the other brothers. The
Show
big
yourself, creature.
Do you not recognize me, brother? Am I so changed?
Elkaya?
Yes, brother. You should have stayed where the master sent you, Raziel. You will find Nosgoth less pleasant than you remember.
What has become of my clan? Answer me, little brother, or I will beat an answer from your horrid lips.
Everyone is afraid, sibling. You awake to a world of fear. These times of change are so unsettling. Do you think I feel no revulsion for this form? Do you believe for a moment that our Lord would risk his empire upon an upstart inheritance?
Enough riddles. What are you saying?
You are the last to die.
Hey, what? Alright. I'm looking to see if I can find any weapons in here. No, apparently not. Apparently I got a hand to hand him. Ooh, he can go through these bars. Wonder if I can use that to my advantage. Alright, not really sure what's going on there. I don't think I'm hurting him, like, at all. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Oh no, this is not looking good. Can I continue to fight in here? Nope, does not seem. Ah, oh my goodness. Alright, I feel like if I can make him materialize in these toothy bars, maybe that could hurt him. He likes to sort of phase into things and out of things. I'm not quite sure how to make that work to my advantage. Come on. Come on. Eat the souls. Alright, I'm full anyways. The crank appeared to be non-interactable, but let me. I mean, it would make sense if that were, if I could raise or lower cages or portcullises or something. All right. Well, probably there's something else I'm missing too. But I think fighting him straight on is not doing anything. So like a block or something I'm missing? Alright, so, well, luckily he's like glitching out over there, so, you know, that gives me a little time to think. I'm hurting you, Brad, with my terrible not figuring out what to do abilities. Oh, wait, see? Okay, no, that doesn't help. Not sure if this helps. But I feel like that might be part of the key. Now I feel like I feel like he's stuck over here now. Can you get me in here? I see him phasing through this thing. Yeah, that's it, brother. Come on inside. Come get me. There we go. Now can I pull the lever? No. Once again, I don't know why I would want to pull the lever. Do something in the other mode? Maybe. Okay, let me switch to the other mode to see if something is different. Like any of these things open? I'm not looking like it. Physical objects are non-interactable in the other mode. At least up to now they have been. So like I can't even interact with that lever now. This thing... I don't know. I'm not seeing anything that's clearly... that I can do here or go here that I couldn't go elsewhere. Unless somehow I could entice him to come through the bars and then transition back. Oh, I still need. Why is it not letting me come back? Interesting. I don't know if it could be a Google question, Food Brother. It might be. I don't know if I'm quite there yet. Alright, I'm not convinced that I'm getting anything done. But I thought, like, maybe while he's phasing and I hit him, he can be hurt. But that doesn't seem to be happening either. Let's try. Oh, hold on. What's this? Hold on. Come on, buddy. That's right. Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. All right, well, I think I found, can I go get to the other ones and do the same thing? Yeah, at least this one. All right, come on, buddy. Come in here. I promise I won't drop the big toothy portcullis on you. I think I figured something out, you guys. Come on in here, buddy. I won't hurt you again. Psych. Oh, a thing happened. Alright, is there one more? So this one is still closed up. Let's see if I can interact with that lever now.
Tell me, Melchiah, where can I find Cain?
The master is beyond your reach, Raziel. He makes himself known when he sees fit, not when commanded.
Oh, what's that now? I mean, I don't know why he didn't just phase out of there like he did before. I'll take it. I'll take it. I think I just absorbed the power.
You have done well, Raziel.
Am I reduced to this? A ghoul? A fratricide?
Elevated, Raziel, not reduced. Consuming Melchiah's soul has endowed you with a new gift. Insubstantial barriers such as these are no impediment to you in the spectral realm. Will yourself to pass through, and you shall.
Let's see. Well, there was one that was still closed over there. I can't remember if I actually have to go in the other realm, if I can just phase through it like he kept doing. Alright, so apparently I can't just go through, but does that mean if I... Oops. If I go through here, can I go through these things? There we go. Yes. Alright, let's top off. So I'm full immediately, and there we go. Just gonna pass through these bars this time. Find another way to another place to respawn. And I already can remember there were places I've passed that I couldn't get through that had bars like that, where I could probably get through them now. now where do I go, though? Oh, can I go here? There we go. How do I save the game? I do. Was that a... Alright. You finally watched Dune Part 1 and you really liked it? It was a bit slow though. I can agree. I mean, I wasn't bored in it. I was actually on board the whole time. But that was after 2 years of starting it a few times and not being able to get into it. So I think maybe I just finally was in the right mood. Once I clicked with it, I was into it. And I don't recall feeling like it was slow, but I might have just really been in the mood for it. All right, not gonna save any time. I think I'm gonna call it a night, you guys. I'm you know, I wasn't even gonna stream tonight because I was feeling tired, but then since I knew I was gonna play this game, I wanted to share it with you all so you could see. But I think we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it. And look at Maxi here at the end of one of my streams. I'm a bit tired of not reading EASA. I don't know if that's how I would articulate how I'm feeling. Oh, what's this?
Cain is deified. The clans tell tales of him.
Oh, this is just the
Few know the truth.
the intro
He was
cinematic
mortal
again.
once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove
All right.
him to create me and
What is it doing? No, just get out of here. Yeah. Just quit the game. Yeah, there we go. You need a fix before you go back to the US? No. I mean, I feel for you, Brad, but I think you should be happy enough that I just, you know, that I streamed on the night before you left when I normally wouldn't. Even though I was tired enough that I didn't feel like streaming or talking. I literally almost just recorded a private stream that I'd be like later just be like, hey, I recorded this. Have a nice day. That's right, my #1 fan, J Maxi. You know, once or twice Evie's come in and she's trying to challenge it, but you know, so far I've stood up for you, Maxi. So, you know, I know you worked really hard to become the #1 fan. And I don't want to take it away from you lightly. Brad, you do like that, but it's insufficient. Well, you may need to just, you know, maybe drink some more to drown your disappointment. And you know, because I don't think it's in the cards for me to read EASA this evening. In fact, I don't think it's in the cards for me to remain streaming for much longer tonight. You'll try drinking more? All right. You know, instead of doing something nice that could help nudge you in on healthier directions, just by showing kindness and support by reading EASA, I'm like, no, just do a little self-medicating. That'll get you through it, Brand. Maybe there's something we could learn about the Silmarillion. All right, I will. You have nudged me onto another talking point. Probably is only going to be another minute or so. But you guys know how I read. I listen to the audiobook for Fellowship of the Ring often to go to bed to, because I find it just like cozy storytelling. I did something unusual. I this week, one night, I started listening to the audiobook of Return of the King. Which I haven't read since I was 10. I think maybe we listened to the audiobooks, Amanda and I, and we might have gotten to Return of the King, like the very beginning, but I want to say we never got, we never finished Two Towers. Because Amanda and I were listening to the books, like making a point to like try to officially listen to them. I don't think we got past the Two Towers. And I was actually quite enjoying it. You'll engage in in your vices. It's not bad advice. Okay, there you go. Oh, you'd love to see a tent. All right. That's one thing. This year was weird compared to the last several years. I didn't camp at all this. Well, no, wait. I did. It was the time we tried to take Millie to like where my brother-in-law's friend has a cabin with a big plot of land up in the mountains, and they have places to set up tents. It feels almost like a campground, but it's got a cabin on it at one spot. But yeah, so we did camp, and but it was horrible because all that happened is the whole time Millie wanted to bite everybody and scare everybody off. I camped one time this year. This year has been a lot of, I don't know, well, not camping itself is not like backsliding because it's not like one has a moral imperative to camp. But like I've definitely gained some weight back. I've stopped doing Beat Saber. A lot of habits have changed because of Millie, and I just need to push past it and do my stuff. But like, you know, I used to have the Huel shake in the morning for my breakfast. And she's afraid of blenders. Like she flips out. So I stopped doing that. And I've been eating like other shit instead in the mornings, which is not as good for me. And not doing Beat Saber. Now, granted, when I was first doing Beat Saber, I was doing like 2 to 3 hours a day. And that wasn't sustainable. Like I had to slow myself down because I could feel like I was wearing I was afraid I was going to get like a repetitive stress injury. Like I literally I had to stop doing it as much. But I pretty much just stopped doing it altogether because it's weird or inconvenient to do it with Millie around. But there are ways I can just shut her out of a room and do it. The Huel shakes nearly killed you. No, honestly, just not specifically Huel, but my morning like protein shakes that I've been doing for, gosh, probably like 8 years now. For a lot of the time that you guys have known me, I've been doing it. Maybe the whole time. I know it was long before I discovered Huel. There were periods during which like I had them almost every morning, and that was the only good health decision I made. Like the rest of the day would be like Pizza Hut and Taco Bell and Mountain Dew. But in the morning I had a healthy shake, and it was the one good decision I made on a lot of those days. Beat Saber and Huel kept my beard a luscious brown hue. Do you think that's why I've gone gray this year? Because I haven't kept up with my Huel and my Beat Saber. I haven't been doing Huel, but just protein shakes in general are going to be a problem if I'm too worried about Millie's fragile emotions that I don't use the blender for anything. Ooh, my computer's just almost hung. All right. Rub Huel into my face to disguise the gray. You find that would be an acceptable use of Huel, Brad? I didn't think you approved of Huel for any use. I could get a nice like a chocolate, or they had like a sweet coffee flavored Huel, or yeah. Yeah, some of it might get into my. All right. Okay. My computer is like, I can hear my hard drive and my CPU going crazy right now, which is making me a little nervous I'm gonna crash. My computer's done a few weird things lately. Just for men flavored Huel. Delicious. I'm gonna go now, you guys. Yeah, you got a few extra minutes out of me. But especially now that my computer's making nervous processing things. And I need to use the bathroom again. And I'm actually kind of hungry and thirsty. Everything's happening. I'm sleepy. All of my biology is steering me towards ending the stream. So, there we go. You're welcome, Maxie. You're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed the bonus stream. And I'm sorry it wasn't enough for some of the people here. But I'm glad it was enough for you, Maxie. Number 1 fan, J Maxie. Right, EV23? Go to sleep and good night. Your eyes are getting so heavy. Evie, settle down. Go to sleep now, Brad Pritchard, EV23, number 1 G-Law fan, J Maxie. Go to sleep, baby. If anyone else is here, I'll be Food Brother Felix Contreras. I'll be waiting for you in your dreams. Who else was here? Guy James. Maybe. Go to sleep, Guy James. There's no reason to be awake anymore. Overlord Big Geek. Or Maddie. I think that's everyone that's been here. Was Alali here? Jetfire was here, but I think he just came and said hi and left. Jeff Harbo. That's a guy that'll just stay the whole stream and not say anything for the last hour. Night, Jeff.